Hello all! Thanks for joining me today for our little Pilates Pick-Me-Up. Alright, so if you are short on time or you just need a little bit of boost in your day, then this is a good place to be. Okay, so let's get started. Sitting in a comfortable position. Now I have my legs crossed, but you can always, put your legs out in front of you. Anything that feels good so that you're able to just relax here. We're going to start with some breathing. Okay, so we inhale through our nose, exhale out through the mouth, and always expanding the rib cage. So inhale, ribs are nice and wide. Exhale, squeeze those ribs so that the lungs are getting all that air out. Inhale and exhale out. Good. All right, relaxing those arms down. Let's get some of the tension out of the neck and the shoulders, okay? So what I want you to do is start just tilting your head to the side, coming up center, and tilt your head to the other side. With the breath, we're gonna inhale, center, exhale, tilt, inhale, center, and exhale, tilt. Inhale, center here, and just exhale to relax. Now, even more release in the neck and in the shoulders. We'll do some shoulder rolls, okay? So shoulders are gonna come front, up, back, and down. Now this one, you're exaggerating this circle motion, so hopefully you can feel some of that tension coming out of the neck, out of the shoulders. Let's reverse the direction of that circle. Come back, up, front, and down. I'm breathing halfway, exhaling the other half of the way. I'm breathing the whole way. I meant to say we're inhaling half a circle, exhale half a circle. That's it. And then shoulders are down here. Okay, let's wake up these abs. Turning onto your side. Okay, we're starting with our half rolls. Okay, so our half rolls are really gonna wake up our low abdominals. So for this exercise, don't think about rounding your upper back, all right? This one is really a focus on rounding your low back, stretching out these vertebrae here. How am I going to do that? I'm going to squeeze in my low abdominals and tuck my hips under so I get that roundness in my low back. Okay, I'm going to move a little bit forward. I think this is a better angle for you guys. So as I'm rolling back, I'm tucking in my hips, squeezing those abdominals, and I'm going to this point, the top of the imaginary pockets of my pants. This is the point where my abs are shaking. That's where you want to be. And then you're coming up. Good. So you're inhaling and exhale back. Inhale and exhale up. All right. Pick me up music. Let's go. Inhale. Exhale back. Inhale and exhale up. A little bit faster now. Inhale. Tuck those hips, squeeze those abs, exhale, coming back forward. Again, inhale and exhale, all the way up, inhale. This is your last one to exhale all the way up. Good. Now, we're gonna go into the can-can, okay? So I'm gonna angle just a little bit this way, so I'm hoping you guys can see shoulders, arms, and legs for this one. So I want you to come back onto your forearms. Watch when you're in this position that you don't sink down into your shoulders. This is not good. I want you to stay lifted up away from the floor. So keep your neck nice and long. Your toes are on the mat, okay? You are going to drop both legs to the side, then kick them out, back toes to the floor, and we drop to the opposite side. Kick them out, toes to the floor, and we're coming center. So we're inhaling. Exhale to switch sides. Inhale. Now, watch what's going on here because you're going to want to sink backwards. Don't let that happen. All right, hold the floor. Push the floor away from you. Think about those oblique muscles working. The abs on the side of my torso. We're going to go one more time each side. as I come centered on my mat, we're gonna roll down to the floor to our constructive rest position. Okay, so from your constructive rest position, and I'm gonna remind you, what is constructive rest? Knees and feet hip-width apart. I am in neutral position with my hips, so that means I can slide a piece of paper between my low back and the floor, okay? Rib cage is always breathing, always relaxing. The shoulders are relaxing down, and my hands are down by my side. Also, back of my head is resting on the mat, so make sure that you're not taking tension by lifting your head up or really exaggerating the chin coming down, but really it's the flat part at the back of your head that wants to be on the floor, okay? So let's go with our upper curves now. We're inhaling to lift the arms 2 inches off the mat. Exhale, head and shoulders come up. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we lift. Now a reminder for these upper curves, you don't need to go that high. What you really want to focus on is maintaining your neutral position. So even though I'm moving that upper body, I am not pushing my low back into the floor. There's no extra arch of my low back. I am really just maintaining that solid core in order to keep my neutral. Here's our last one. Lowering down, good. All right, since this is our little pick-me-up, we're gonna pick up some speed. So, legs one at a time off the floor. Knees and feet are glued together, so I'm working my inner thighs when I do that. I am back to neutral, okay? So for me, I have to do a little wiggle so that my low back is not pushing into the mat. Now let's go into our 100, and we're gonna do 2 of the ab series exercises. So, lift those arms 2 inches up off the floor, head and shoulders coming up, and some music to help get us through. Pumping the arms, inhale, and exhale out. My shoulders are relaxing, hands are reaching for that opposite wall. I have neutral position. I am maintaining those low abdominals so that I can keep that neutral. I'm also breathing into my rib cage. Even though it's more difficult now, because I'm in the upper curve, if I have everything under control, maybe I'm gonna lift my legs. This makes it harder. You still have to maintain neutral. You can then lower. There's that extra challenge for you today. Give me one more big breath in. And a full exhale out. Stop the pumping and let's roll down. Hug those knees in to stretch your low back a little. Rocking side to side. Now keep the feet lifted. We're gonna go right into single leg stretch and the twist. Here we go. Inhale, arms 2 inches up. Exhale, head and shoulders lifting. Now, grab your right knee, stretch your left leg. Exhale, switch. Inhale, and exhale. So I'm really just guiding my knee here. Breathing as I go. My shoulders are relaxing. Guess what? I have neutral position with my hips. Okay, now we're gonna add the twist. So hands behind the head, same legs, except we're twisting those shoulders towards the bent knee. You will notice this is working all of the layers of abdominals. So this is a great exercise to do even if you don't have much time. This one is going to be very effective. Finishing here to come center and rolling down again. Hug those knees into your chest. Good. Here we're hugging in those knees. Get that little stretch. Okay. You can even turn your head if you want side to side, if you felt that there was a little strain in the back of the neck on that one. Okay, so feet are still lifted again. My hands are down by my side. This time, I'm gonna straighten my legs up to the ceiling. If you can't do straight legs, it's all right. You can have a little bit of a bend in your knee, it's fine. But what I want you to do is maintain your neutral position, and your legs are gonna actually go side to side. Your hip will lift off the floor a little bit, but I don't want you twisting your entire waist because this exercise is really controlled by your oblique muscles, okay? So we're relaxing the shoulders down here. I'm inhaling here with my legs up to the ceiling. Exhale, I'm lowering both legs to the side. That's it. Inhale, I come center. Exhale, I lower to the side. Again. Let's get some music to accompany us on this pendulum as we go side to side with the legs. And you can feel your obliques holding you so that you're not dropping those legs to the side, right? It's controlled by those abdominal muscles. My legs are not lowering towards the floor or coming more towards me. We're really just keeping them in the same line. To do one more side and side here. Good. Come in center and quick little hug. We're gonna lower one leg straight up onto the mat, or if it's easier, you can have your knee bent. That's up to you. And we're gonna do the tree. So our leg is straight up in the air. Again, if you need to bend the knee a little bit, go for it, no big deal. If you want to make this hard for yourself, have your legs straight up to the ceiling. A little bit easier is if you lower your leg away. And then all we're going to do is roll up. Use your arms to help you up here, to help pull you up the leg. Here we go. Inhale, head, shoulders. Exhale, I'm walking up my leg. That's my roll up, okay? Inhale and exhale, I'm coming back. Good. A little bit easier is if my leg is lowered. Inhale. Good. Let's go one more time. And the challenge here is that you keep your leg in the same spot. So as I'm coming up, I'm not pulling my leg towards me, and I'm not letting my leg lower down, okay? The leg is in this position. It stays in that position so that the work is happening in my abdominals. Let's switch sides. Lengthen that leg out. And again, you can always bend this leg if that makes it easier. Opposite leg is again straight. And up to the ceiling's harder. A little bit lower is easier. Here we go. Climb that tree. Inhale. Exhaling. So you're really thinking about using those abdominals. This is going to improve as you get more flexibility in those vertebrae. Good. And build up the strength in those abdominals as well to control coming up and finishing here. Good. Let's just stretch. Now we're going to roll over and go into our swan. All right, now for the swan, you're gonna have your elbows bent, hands are flat on the floor, and making sure that your hands are under your shoulders. So that means that your elbows are lifted, not out to the sides, but tucked in towards your body. Feet are relaxed, okay? From here, we inhale to lift our head, shoulders, exhale, I'm pushing into the floor to come up into my swan. Inhale, exhale as I lower. My shoulders are down the entire time, so I don't want to see them up to the ears. You're engaging those mid-back muscles as you inhale, exhale, shoulders down. I'm up in my swan. And exhaling. I'm feeling my triceps, the back of my arms as I push into the floor. Feeling my mid-back muscles working to keep my shoulders down. Last time here, I'm even feeling a little stretch for my abdominals, so that's a bonus. And coming down. Good job. Come back onto your heels for a little cat stretch. How's our music doing for this last little push of our pick-me-up? Okay, let's come up out of that cat stretch. And you're going to be kneeling, okay, nice and tall. And we'll do our kneeling thigh stretch. So for this one, you imagine a board from the back of your head all the way down to your knees. And that board is going to lean straight back and come up, okay? No wavy things are happening. We're going to stay nice and in control. So arms are extended out from here. Straight board is leaning back. And straight board is coming up. So it's inhale to lean, exhale, come up. I use my lower abdominals to lead me back. And for me, I actually feel my shoulders helping to bring me forward. Let's go 2 more times. Inhale. And exhaling here to come up. Last one. And good. Let's just round out that back again. I'm gonna bring my arms behind me because it stretches my shoulders in a little bit of a different way. Good. And now we're gonna come to sit on the floor where we were at the start of our series, and we'll just do a little mermaid stretch here. So again, I'm cross-legged. Put your legs in whatever position is comfortable. Hold on to your knee. Arm comes up, and we lean. Holding it here to breathe in. And exhale out. Opposite side now. Hand on the knee, arm up, and we lean. Good. Centering here, and for me it always feels good to take that one more big breath with my arms and exhale out. Congratulations. I'm hoping that woke you guys up a little bit, and come back and join me for more workouts soon. Okay, bye-bye.